This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. So good to have you on board with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Oates in here. Greg, you look at the marquee, and it's a lot of offensive stars here. I'm looking at the other side. Defenses better show up here if you want to walk out with a win.
Yeah, I think the burden, of course, lies on the players, particularly the players in the secondaries of both of these teams. They're going to have moments where they've got to win one-on-one, as you said, against some of the top offensive skill players in the league. But I also feel like there's a lot on the shoulders of this defensive coordinator. Can you change up coverages, change up looks, make it difficult pre- and post-snap, not only on these wide receivers and skill players, but also on the guy with the ball in his hand, calling the shots, playing quarterback.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. Second and a yard. Back to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Give him 18 yards on that one and a first down. They'll look to throw again. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A run on first and goal. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. Throwing now from the gun. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Third and goal. They'll run. This defense standing up in the red zone. They stop him for no gain, and now it's fourth and goal.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and...
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And that is going to be an absolute disaster. They wanted the holder to throw it. He couldn't get away. Now they're going to turn it over on downs.
Points are so hard to come by in this league, Mike. I understand the notion that teams don't like settling for field goals. When you're down this close to the end zone, they want to come away with 6. But if that's the case, let your offense stay on the field on fourth down. If not, let your field goal unit kick the field goal.
Here's second and 9. Now Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Throwing is Young. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's taken down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've come... Here's a second and 9. Receiver in motion, headed left. Finding room at midfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Saints. So they come up with a long touchdown on the little short pass. Greg, the quarterbacks love those pop passes, especially when they end up in the end zone.
Mike, you're well aware of the phrase in golf that there's no pictures on a scorecard. Well, in this case, there's no pictures on a box score because it doesn't matter if you throw it 1 yard or 50. You get credit for it all. In this case, he'll take credit for the touchdown.
Next to score, Saints 7, Rams nothing. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now, faking the give. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there. You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. On 2nd down, Young. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Young. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small, and oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. This is caught at the 2. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
They'll try to run this one in. Oh, making guys miss, and he's in. Touchdown, L.A. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike, and it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll send him over to the left. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So now the Saints will use the 1st of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the gun, it's Young. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Here's Young to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. So, 1 touchdown apiece for our 2 teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. As we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down the 23-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. It's another run here for Williams. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. He'll take a shot downfield for Kelsey.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, This quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
On fourth down, Young. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And he's going to have a Saints first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. Sending a receiver right. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Rams, 38-yard line.
Here's Young. He runs with it. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. They send a receiver in motion left. And he'll be taken down.
The tight end of the ball carrier, Sean Murphy punting on the tackle. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
That's the end of the third quarter.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. They put a receiver in motion to the left. And he's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Next to score, Saints 14, Rams 7. Austin Sternberg set to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here comes a return from the goal line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll throw out of the gun. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got a man, it's McLaurin. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Back to the air one more time. Complete left side to Pickens. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. Rookie from Florida stayed on target with that throw. They've got a 1st down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Second down, goal to go. He'll run. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. And he is finally going to be taken down. I'm not sure what that was all about, but it's going to end up a huge loss on the play.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
And he's going to go down. The pressure